Hey guys, what's up? It's EJ from mypathtoself.com here. Got a quick video here about actual value versus perceived value and what that actually means and how you can implement it to your benefit. Actual value is how much something is actually worth, and perceived value is how much it is perceived to be worth, how much it appears to be worth. The difference between the two can vary greatly, or it can be right on the money. The metaphor that I heard this talked about with was about cars. You know, if you have to go somewhere, let's say you have to go to a different city, like I live in Sacramento, let's say I have to go to Los Angeles. I could drive there in a Toyota or I could drive there in a Porsche. Well, the end result is the same. They can both drive that distance. They can both go, the freeway speed. However, one, of course, the Porsche costs several times more than a Toyota and probably doesn't last as long, probably takes more maintenance, all that stuff. But the reason that it costs so much more is because it has a higher perceived value. The marketing is better, it's sleeker, it's beautiful. Of course, that's why people pay more for a Porsche or a Ferrari or a BMW or a Cadillac, just any of those kinds of cars because of their perceived value. Now, how does this apply to you as a person and your own self-development? Well, in the book Psycho-Cybernetics, it talks about people's expectations of themselves and people's expectations of others. So basically how this applies here is your self-worth, how much you appear or how much you think you perceive yourself to be valued. Most people in the world will pick up on that and they will treat you accordingly, especially those that don't already know you, intimately, like your family, your friends, that kind of thing. Newer people, they're going to take whatever judgment you place on yourself. So how do you use this to your benefit? You can perceive yourself to be higher value than you actually are at the moment, and I call this fake it till you make it, or Tony Robbins likes to call it acting as if. You act as if you are a certain way, like acting as if you're happy all the time, or if you're a depressed person or angry person or whatever, you act like you're happy. You can put a smile on your face, you try to think the way you would think if you were feeling happy. You try to talk the way you would talk, walk the way you would walk, say the same things, all that kind of stuff. You act as if. And the same goes for other things, like your profession or your let's say your skill set or anything like that. You model the pros and you act as they would act, and as a result you wind up going down that path, not only because other people perceive you to be what you say you are, but because you start to believe it yourself and you start acting that way unconsciously. You become unconsciously competent of it. And it's amazing. It's really changed everything about me. I haven't been doing the whole YouTube thing for too long. I haven't been blogging for too long, but all these things are starting to happen to me, like great things as a result of this. As a result of following the stuff I've learned in Psycho-Cybernetics and all this stuff I've been reading. I'm going to post a link to the book below because it's an amazing book. But I'm going to cut this short. I hope you guys really enjoyed it because I enjoyed making it, even though I had to film it about 5 times to get everything right and in a way that was not too confusing. So if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, comment, or subscribe. I'd love to hear your feedback or any suggestions you may have. Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.